Hello and welcome to Weekly Fix. It's not the start of the month, but it is a rundown episode. Last week we had our Stranger Things episode, and this week we'll have a rundown for you guys. And we are very excited to talk about what is coming in this month, December. I don't know if you can see it, but we do have a little bit of Christmas bling here in the studio. Just trying to bring a little festivity to the lights. We got my lovely co-host Jacob here with us. We are excited to talk through some of these, even though these may be some of the lesser known projects or some projects, especially that Jacob's not looking forward to. But there are some real bangers coming out this month, and we are excited to talk about it. Before we get into that, I always got to check in on my host, Jacob. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. I'm excited to talk about these rundowns. Usually it opens my eyes to a lot of stuff because I don't know a lot of the things that come out most of the time because I don't keep up with a lot of other projects. I kind of just keep up with like the mainstream big stuff that we normally watch and review, which we do have a couple of really big ones this month, which is exciting. We'll get to those shortly, but I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. We had a little bit of a rougher weekend. All of the kids were sick the entire time. And had just some family stuff going on that was really tough. So doing okay, but here and excited to talk with you about some of this stuff and kind of you know just get into it.
Yeah, I know the sicknesses are flying around right now. I had it over the weekend. Really kind of started Thursday is when I got hammered with it. Sore throat, stuffy head. You forget how nice it is to be able to breathe through your nose. But I'm slowly starting to clear up a little bit. I probably sound a little bit congested still at points, but sometimes I'm just like happy to be able to breathe again. So we'll take that.
Yeah, I've been told I'm nasally, and I'm sure everyone listening is like laughs at that. So even when I'm sick, you can't tell because this is just how I normally talk. Um, but luckily, me and Chelsea have actually avoided it. I know like pretty much all of our friends were sick, and then Charlie has been really sick, which really sucks. With some stomach issues. Ezra had a fever of 102.8. It's been really tough. I know my friend Guy, he was down all of last week. He missed like from Tuesday to Friday with the sickness. So it's definitely going around. The doctor, we called him today just to make sure, like, hey, should we bring her in? And they were like, you are the fifth parent to call with the exact same symptoms. They're like, it's probably norovirus. You just gotta run its
Yep.
course, which really sucks. So I really hate to see your kids hurting. Yeah, a kid's pain is the worst. Stuff can happen to you, and until you have kids, you don't really understand the amount of pain it is to watch them go through something. It's oof, man.
We hear
I
it all
will
the
take
time.
being sick anytime.
That's what I was about to say. Parents always say they wished it was them. They never ever say anything other than that. So I can't imagine.
Just feel helpless, dude. Feel
Yeah.
helpless. A lot of that going around. So, but anyway, do you want to get into this rundown?
Let's get into it. We got some big stuff. I feel like let's just start off with the biggest one, right? Let's start off with maybe one of the biggest theatrical releases possibly of all time. It's coming up. It's right around the corner. What is it? December 19th is when it
That's
releases?
right. December the
Yep.
19th. SpongeBob SquarePants is coming to
Yes,
theaters.
yes. Let's go. Dude,
No,
I have been waiting for this movie like you would not believe. If you guys didn't know, I am a
big
super
SpongeBob
huge
fan.
SpongeBob guy, right? Like Patrick is like my spirit animal. Like I love that dude, man. I'm so excited for this movie. I think it's gonna break some numbers. I think it's got a potential to hit that 1 billion mark. I mean, there's a lot of hype around this SpongeBob movie, and I know I'm gonna be seated for it.
Yeah, Charlie's been begging to watch it. She's like, "Are we
Yep.
gonna go to that one?" Because we took her to Zootopia 2, and that was, dude. Just I know we haven't talked about it, but Zootopia 2 was really good,
I think it's on the
really
cusp of
good.
breaking 1 billion, isn't it?
Yeah, it broke the record for
Did it?
worldwide opening weekend for an animated film. Broke the record, which is pretty awesome. I think it made like
Which I
five hundred
guess
and sixty million dollars its first weekend, which is
was
wild.
the first Zootopia received like that well?
Not in theaters because it came out around COVID,
Okay.
but it was really received well. I love Zootopia. I think it's really good and it's fun. It's a fun dynamic. It's a little switch up. The buddy cop aspect in a kids movie is really fun because you don't really get that. It's kind of like Elemental. Elemental is kind of like almost a rom com.
Gotcha.
And just to kind of switch up the genres from adventure to some of these other aspects. And the voice acting in Zootopia 2 is spectacular. They bring in some, like, Andy Samberg is in it, and he does a great job playing one of the characters. And then Kyuki Kwan, I butcher his name, sorry, but it's it's
The Loki guy.
the Loki guy.
The Loki guy.
The Loki guy, and all the other movies that he's been in here recently. So
He's been in a lot of stuff recently.
he's had a resurgence, but he does a really good job. He's very good as the snake, and it's spectacular. So, and then some other stuff. But if you have small children or you just love animation, I would highly recommend checking out Zootopia. It's still in theaters. It's still worth a watch. Maybe get a Tuesday matinee ticket today. We're releasing this on Tuesday, so if you're looking for something to watch, I couldn't recommend Zootopia 2 enough. It's definitely around that 8-9 status for an animated film. So,
well, I feel like you probably don't even necessarily need to rush to the theaters with as good of a showing as it's had. I'm sure it'll stick around for another few weeks, which is exciting.
We don't really have anything coming out in the theater until the 19th with that SpongeBob movie.
With SpongeBob, yeah. As soon as that movie comes in, they're like, "All right, get Zootopia out of here. We're filling the seats for SpongeBob."
We need all the theaters. We need.
It's just only going to be SpongeBob showing at every screen. The SpongeBob popcorn bucket, I'm sure, is going to be amazing. Yeah, dude.
That's right.
I can't wait. I got my outfit ready. Like, I'm ready to go. Like, it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, baby. I got my my green swim trunks ready. But no. All joking aside, we jest. The biggest movie of the year is coming out, and I would say biggest movie of the year. It really doesn't have too much competition right now. It's Zootopia, I think. But
yeah,
Stranger Things. I'm just kidding. Not that either. It is.
It does have a big theatrical release too, though.
It does this month.
It will.
But Avatar: Fire and Ash is coming to the big screen on December the 19th. Jacob, how excited are you for this?
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Like I told you actually before we started the podcast, I think they're great movies. I really like the whole atmosphere of just everyone being so excited for them. I love seeing movies break records, and I love being a part of that. This is not necessarily one of those movies, though, that I'm like, I have to be there on release night. I have to see it. Like, it's one of those things, like, if I have time, I'll make it to the theaters. If not, I'm perfectly fine waiting till it comes to the home theater or something like that. So, no, I think it's exciting just because of what it is. But I know you are, in particular, a lot more excited because you enjoy this Avatar franchise a whole lot more than I do.
I have always loved the Avatar franchise. Now, funny enough, I wasn't really going to the theaters in 2009. So I didn't get to be a part of the first one, the first Avatar. I got to experience that at home, and when I experienced it at home, as a tween, it was really good, and I loved it. I thought it was fascinating. I'm still surprised that one is the one that decided to break all the records. And then because Avatar: Way of Water, in my opinion, is significantly better. I think it's a better story. I think it's more heartfelt. I think there's more passion behind it. And also, again, we just talked about kids. It's got kids in it, and it's got the heart behind it too. So Avatar: Way of Water, I think, steps up the stakes and the story. I think it progressively gets better. There is some story beats that are hit the same, that very Dances with Wolves type S stuff. It's a story been told hundreds of times, but doesn't mean it's not good. And so then this one, I think it's going to be even better. I cannot wait for this to kind of see not everyone on Pandora is good. We got the Fire Tribe coming in, and they look menacing. It looks like we have an incredible villain coming in to play. I'm excited for this, and we're getting to go with Peyton on his birthday, which is a pretty big deal. I like to celebrate my friends. So getting to get Peyton out there to the theater, and we're gonna go watch it in IMAX 3D, which I personally think is just a must do. I was introduced to IMAX 3D in Connecticut when we watched Star Trek Into Darkness. That was the first IMAX 3D experience I had, and it was just incredible. It actually got canceled because they said they were receiving the disc. They didn't receive the film, so we actually had to watch. they gave us standard tickets, and then they gave us 2 IMAX 3D tickets to replace it. So we watched it in standard, then we watched it in 3D IMAX, and it was just incredible. So much improvement. And then I actually used the makeup ticket on Tarzan, like the remake live action, and it was in IMAX 3D. And I remember walking out of that film going, dude, IMAX 3D is life changing. This stuff is incredible because I hate 3D. Like, I hate the regular 3D cinema. Like, I never would go watch a 3D movie, but IMAX 3D is different. And especially Avatar, because James Cameron is very particular with how he films his stuff. And he is very crucial about, like, hey, it's going to look good, and it's going to look good in IMAX. And I'm all about it.
Yeah, I think that's what you mentioned that before. I've never been a big fan of 3D. I'm always hesitant. I'd rather just go stick with my normal, like watch it on like the biggest screen and that normal 2D quality. But I feel like if there is a movie you're going to give IMAX 3D a chance, like you just mentioned, he is so particular about it. And I think he puts a lot of thought into the 3D aspect of it because these movies are very heavily marketed for that 3D like aspect of them. So obviously he's going to make sure it looks good. So maybe I'll go see it in 3D IMAX. I don't know. I was still hesitant on it. It's just I just never have been a fan of 3D. I just cannot get into it.
I get it. I've been there before because I think the first thing I ever saw in 3D was Spy Kids 3D when like they have like the hands coming there to reach you, and like they do stuff stupidly to like make it in 3D, and it doesn't really feel like a part of the movie. It feels like it's a gimmick on top of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, I think, what a lot of people feel when they see IMAX 3D or when they see 3D movies. They're like, it's not really part of the movie. It's a gimmick. It's this, it's that. And I don't feel like that at all when it comes to IMAX 3D. I feel like they are very particular with immersing you in the setting. And I love it. So
yeah, no, I think like you said, if there's a movie you're going to give it a chance for, this is the one. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know you're going to be in West Virginia. Is there any shot you watch this in West Virginia?
No, probably not. I think mostly in particular because there's not a single IMAX theater even close to.
Is Beckley IMAX? Does Beckley
no,
have
it's
an
not.
IMAX?
It's like
Christiansburg. It's Christiansburg.
Yeah, I think they might have one.
Just got a new one.
They might have. So that might be the opportunity.
I think I watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 in IMAX in Blacksburg. That was like the first movie they showed in IMAX, and me
on
and
their
Chelsea
IMAX
drove
screen
down there to watch it. That was pretty incredible.
So that might be, maybe that's an opportunity, but that's still like an hour and a half drive. Like, I don't know.
Blacksburg's like 45 minutes.
Is it 45? I guess maybe
close.
it is.
It's not bad.
Well, I guess maybe, from Pipestem, is that still from?
Yeah, it's
like it's longer than 45.
It's like an hour and 10 then.
Yeah,
Maybe.
so.
It can't be.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to drive 2 hours round trip for that. Like, especially not for something that I'm like have to see in the theaters.
Day, go shopping, get some grub. Okay, don't go. Whatever.
No shopping there, dude. Like, I could do all that. If there was like a comic book shop, like I would totally go on that Wednesday.
There's got to be a comic book shop.
There might be. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Blacksburg that much.
It's nice. It's nice. It's got,
yeah. I've been like a bunch of times, but it's probably changed so much since the last time I went, so I don't even know what's there. Maybe on Wednesday because I'll have to get my new comic book somehow. I'm not doing what I did last time and having to wait to watch or read Absolute Batman because I think that same week there is an Absolute Wonder Woman that comes out. No, thank goodness. Okay. Absolute Wonder Woman comes out that week though, and it's the first time Batman and Wonder Woman will meet in the Absolute Universe. So still a pretty big, pretty significant moment happening. So might have to go snatch that up. But thank goodness there's not another Absolute Batman released in that week.
I might have to snag that one just to have like the first appearance of them on like
together.
Because these things are gaining some value. So
yeah, no, the Absolute Universe is a good investment right now. I know issue 1 is already getting up to like $130, $140. Which is crazy for like a modern comic to do that, especially with how many issues it's sold. This upcoming week is a big one, or I guess literally Wednesday is we get the origin story of the Absolute Joker. So that's going to be a huge one. It's already outsold every other comic book this year and it hasn't even released yet. So it's going to be a huge issue this upcoming week. So that's this week. That's Wednesday. So yeah, lots of good comic stuff going on. If you're reading comics, Man, it is like
Good time to
people
be
are
here.
talking about it. It's like one of the golden eras of comics right now because Absolute Batman has got people back into the comic shop, and then people are picking up some other issues and they're realizing how good these stories are. But I digress. We'll do another time we talk about comics. But yeah, no, I think maybe if I can find a comic shop, maybe I'll fall into the theater and watch an IMAX 3D version of
no.
Avatar. We'll see. We'll
I have
see.
to watch the best movie of the year.
It's gonna have some tall shoes to fill for me because I loved Superman. Like I loved it a lot. So
I don't think
we'll
it's going to
see.
be close. I think it's going to be so much better. For
If
me,
there's like good
in
action,
particular.
if there's
'Cause,
good action, then I'm good. Usually that's all I'm looking for. So
well, the Avatar series delivers on that for
it
sure.
has pretty good action. So
Good action. It
if
does
I
have
get
to
the
beat
IMAX
Thunderbolts for
3D,
me.
if I get the IMAX 3D and like I feel like I'm getting shot, even better. So
With a bow and arrow.
yeah, literally I get impaled through the seat. But no, I'm excited for it. I just like that it's coming out. Like I said,
Yeah.
I love the atmosphere. I love the hype build up for all that type of stuff. So like I said, I'll try to, but I'm not like one of those people that's like I have to be there. So
What I've
we'll see
found
what
out
happens.
about you since doing this podcast, Jacob, is that you love talking about stuff more than you actually like doing.
Oh,
the
for sure.
things that you're
Oh,
talking
for sure.
about.
Like especially if like I actually do watch something, love talking about it.
Yeah.
But like it depends on what it
even
is.
if
Like
you
if it's something
don't,
I'm
you still love to talk about it.
I do, man. I love the hype for it. I love being a part of that. Like everyone's excited for it.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. Like I'm more than happy to like read a review on something after it's come out if I know I don't want to go watch it, and then I'll talk about it with people. But no, yeah, I think this will be a fun one.
Good. Well, there is something else coming out that day, and we're gonna backtrack. So that's the 19th. On the 12th, we got what is it? Knives Out, Wake Up Dead Man coming out on the 12th. That's releasing in on Netflix. Now, Netflix released this in the cinemas last month, but now it's coming to your screen so you can watch. Did you end up watching Glass Onion in the last one?
No, I need to watch these because I know they're very high on my like to watch list because I feel like I would love them.
Yeah.
So this one will definitely be added to my ever longing list of movies and TV shows I need to watch. I've heard it was pretty good though. It's probably more the same of what everything else has been for the Knives Out stuff. But no, I think this will be a fun one.
Yeah, I'm excited. I haven't watched any reviews or anything. I did check the rating. It's hovering right around an 8, so
Pretty solid.
pretty solid. Right on board with the other ones. I'm excited for it. I think they're a lot of fun.
Well, speaking of Netflix, have you seen the news with them trying to buy Warner
did.
Brothers? And
I
then
did see that.
Paramount put in an even bigger bid earlier today, actually.
Yep.
And kind of halted
deal.
the whole closing of this Netflix deal. What do you think about that?
I don't think it's as big a deal as everyone is making it. Like
Okay.
Netflix puts their biggest stuff on the screens. Like they put them in cinemas, and then
Mhm.
it just comes to the house sooner. Like I don't see any issue with that. I don't think that's the death of cinemas. I think it's a good thing. I
Well,
don't know.
people are saying with Netflix's release schedule, we might not ever see the Batman 2. So
Well, it's not like they're acquiring all the assets that come along with it. It's not like they're
Yeah.
paying, they're not paying, what is it, $65 billion? I think it's something astronomically stupid.
Well, Paramount put in a bid today before like it closed for 108 billion. So, yeah, it's getting
But
crazy.
you're buying the entire program. And that's what I
Oh,
think
yeah,
a
you're-
lot of people don't understand is like when Marvel buys the rights to the Spider-Man franchise and they have the release schedule issues, they're not buying Sony. Like if they had all the people behind the boards that's still working on it, still developing this stuff, like James Gunn is not getting fired. James Gunn is not getting replaced. His team is still there. Like everything that's going on is still going to happen. That's why they bought it, because it's a money-making machine and they just want the money. So
Mhm.
I don't like everyone's so terrified about this deal, and I'm like, I don't know.
I just like the memes. I just love everyone's like it took Stranger Things.
I can't
how
wait
many
for
years
HBO
to finish.
Max. Yeah,
Yeah, I
HBO
can't wait
Max
for
to be like $75 a month.
Well, I mean, I already got an email from Netflix. It's like, hey, we just bought Warner Brothers, whatever. Nothing will change to your subscription for now. And I was like, oh, I
For
can't wait to
now,
get that
yeah.
email that says, hey, we're charging, X amount more money because of that. But
Yeah.
it's an interesting thing to keep up with because anytime like these major acquisitions happen, it kind of has a ripple effect throughout the industry. I know we just saw it with Activision Blizzard when Microsoft bought them. You know, they have the rights to like stuff like Call of Duty now, and I mean, Activision Blizzard has a ton of different games. So, and that's had a ripple effect throughout the industry of other people like gobbling up, other franchises, other industry makers and stuff like that. So I'm interested to see more so what happens after this deal gets closed, whether Paramount buys it or Netflix buys it. I always think it's fun to see like, all right, now someone's going to have to go out and buy something else because they missed out on this.
They're going to have to.
Yeah, like that's how it works.
That's funny. That is a big thing. I was curious if you had any thoughts on it. Does it worry you?
Nah.
Other than your subscription? Okay.
Yeah, even like the subscription thing.
Jacob. Nothing worries.
Even the subscription thing doesn't really worry me because like I would probably have bought the other one anyway. So if they honestly, if we just keep them all together, that makes it easier for me. Like
cable, baby.
Let's just let's bring back cable. Let's just have one streaming service that has everything on it. I would happily pay for that. So I don't have all these different logins. I don't have to hunt for different shows. That'd be so much easier. Like, and you don't realize you're in the good times until they're gone. That's how I feel about cable television.
I love it. Yeah, I think it was like $280 a month or something stupid like that.
It was all right there, though. It was all right there.
It was. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about good days. I like where we're at. I'm going to be honest.
I mean, we're trending in that same direction. I mean, ads have gotten just as bad as commercials were. Yeah, prices are continuing to go up. Like,
well, late stage capitalism. What can you say?
Yeah, we'll get there.
There's some FIFA. The World Cup's coming to America next year.
Yeah,
and like some of the tickets are selling for like $27,000.
Oh, dude, and I want to go. That's the sad thing. Like, I don't even watch that stuff. I would be so cool to be like, again, I love being a part of it. Like, if I could go to one of those games, dude, I'd be there in a heartbeat. That would just be the atmosphere.
I'll just stand outside the stadium. Was it good?
Dude, literally just like listening to the sound. Like, that's me. But dude, it is crazy if you think about like just going to like sports games in general is so expensive now. Yeah, like, very dumb. It's awesome, but it's still fun.
Yeah. Man, this has been the most derailed rundown ever. I hope you guys are enjoying this, these offshoots. So we talked about Knives Out coming out on the 12th. We talked about Avatar coming out on the 19th. We talked about SpongeBob coming out on the 19th.
Yeah.
And then something that's even a little bit more exciting for me coming out on the 19th than SpongeBob is the David animated series produced by Angel Studios. The animated movie that's going to recapture David, the King David of Israel from the Bible. It's going to start from a young age and follow into his kingship. Very excited for this movie. We have tickets. We are going on that Friday, and I'm taking the whole family, so I'm excited for Charlie to kind of get to see that, and hopefully it's a good time for them. It's really cool to see Christian content on the screens, and I'm sure it's not going to be perfect, and I'm sure there's going to have some other stuff, but Phil Wickham, the contemporary Christian music artist, is actually voicing David, and there's a lot of really good songs. I've already heard a bunch of them. It's really cool. The amount of investment and time that they're putting into this, really, really hoping that this is something that can like stir faith right before Christmas time when we're going into the season of Christ's birth. That's going to be a very exciting time for me and my family. I hope that's good.
Oh, for sure. I think it's cool. We were kind of talking about it a little bit that there's not really like Christmas movies coming out this year, but there are a lot of like really good movies coming out right before Christmas. I think this is a really good one. I'd be interested. Do they usually release these on streaming, like on their own type of platform, or is it through like Netflix or something like that generally?
So Angel Studios has their own platform that they released.
That's what I thought it was.
And they have a subscription base. They have some other animated shows. They used to have The Chosen. They used to have a combination with The Chosen. But since like season 3, I think they split and they're separate entities now. But Angel Studios does a bunch of their own stuff.
Okay, cool.
So I don't know this. I'm pretty sure some of this David story has already been on the series that you could watch it in part on their streaming, but I'm not positive.
I feel like that's not super uncommon for those type of animated shows to do like little episodic releases kind of, and then they kind of just combine it all for a movie. So
yeah, they It's also crowdfunded, and it's been crowdfunded
Oh, cool.
for I think it's like 5 years in the making of
That's awesome.
crowdfunding. So it's kind of cool. I remember watching the first clip on Facebook some time ago, and it was like, "Hey, would you like to see the rest of this? Like, think about donating so that we can make it."
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
No, that is cool. That is awesome.
Yeah, it was like a little clip of David rescuing a sheep. So it's nice.
Fighting like he's got a bear in a headlock, and you
Yeah.
know.
This one he actually just like dove off of a cliff for it. Yeah.
Oh, so he's like Superman too, you know.
Well, he grabbed a branch, you know.
Oh, okay. It's like Tarzan.
Tarzan
Yeah.
David. But it's good. I'm excited to kind of talk about that one or review that one.
No, I think that'll be cool, especially getting to take your family and like the kids to it. Because I know Charlie,
yeah.
you've already talked about how much she loves the movies, so that'll be really
Begs
fun.
to go.
Yeah.
Begs to go. Hey, can we go watch something on the big TV? The 65
SpongeBob.
incher we got in the living room.
No.
She has begged to go to SpongeBob. I was like, Charlie, we don't watch trash.
Oh, wow, I feel personally attacked here.
I love SpongeBob, but this new movie looks awful.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
old SpongeBob and new SpongeBob are different. Like,
I'm sure they are. Dude, I have
the
not watched
glory days-
SpongeBob.
Oh man, the glory days
They're
are
gone. It's
Yeah,
again,
they're
you don't
gone.
realize how
They're
good you
long
had
gone.
it until it's gone.
Oh yeah, it's
Well,
it's
to be
there.
fair, all jokes aside, I didn't realize there was a SpongeBob movie coming out till literally 5 minutes before this podcast started. So hopefully, I have been acting in a way that you guys actually thought I was excited for this SpongeBob movie. Because I have no idea what it looks like. I don't know what the premise of the movie is. You know,
It looks so
I'll have to watch a
bad.
trailer after this.
Yeah, it is not good.
At least we got other stuff to keep us flowing through the month.
Yeah,
you know?
so I'm actually pulling up a little picture for you to see, just so you can kind of like that's what it looks like.
Oh, why does he kind of look real? He kind of looks like
it looks so bad, dude.
that's. I mean, look, you guys can't see this, but like him driving the Krabby Patty like from the original SpongeBob movie. That's peak. That's peak.
Glory days.
Where is the good times gone? But
Why they screw us up? You know.
yeah.
It happens. But anyway, SpongeBob wasn't even on my list to talk about.
I'm glad it's made its appearance tonight. Honestly,
Oh man, I love that I
you know,
followed
it's
through
funny.
with that
Last week
joke.
was the first time we've talked about Stranger Things ever on
Yeah.
the podcast. This week is the first time we've ever talked about SpongeBob. So
and Avatar and well, we talked about Avatar.
we've mentioned Avatar
And
before.
We've never reviewed.
I mean, we've mentioned
Avatar.
Stranger Things before too. I don't
Right,
think
right,
we have
right.
ever mentioned SpongeBob on the podcast
Mm.
before. So we're hitting our bucket list
Maybe
items
maybe
right
like
here at the end of the
one
year.
joke. Maybe like
Maybe.
one joke.
Maybe.
Oh man, that's fun. But okay. Dial back in. Okay. The 25th, Christmas Day. We have two
Yep.
movies coming out. Jacob, do you know what either of the two movies are that I have on the list?
No idea. They're probably not Christmas movies, are they?
Oh no. Not even close. So the first movie is Anaconda. Do you remember talking about Anaconda?
Oh yeah, I remember talking about this. I'm honestly shocked that's a Christmas Day release. That seems like
Isn't
such a
that
terrible
like
time.
Such a weird
Yeah, such a
choice to make
terrible.
that.
Unless there's like a Christmas, like unless it's like Die Hard and it's like it's a Christmas,
Christmas
movie. Like,
theme?
does
I
this
don't
take
think it
place on
possibly
Christmas
can be.
Day? Maybe that's the whole point. Like this snake only attacks on Christmas Day. Like maybe that's the connection there.
Yeah. And I'm not going to talk about Anaconda too much because I think we pretty much know what we're getting. It's a Jack
Yeah.
Black, Paul Rudd comedy
Honestly,
about going and remaking Anaconda.
that
think it
says all
looks
you need to
hilarious.
know
I love it.
about why it's releasing on Christmas Day, though. That's it's Jack
Yeah.
Black and Paul Rudd wanted it to. That's
Yeah.
that's the reason.
Yeah, they said the era of movie stars selling tickets is over. Like nobody goes and sees a film
Yeah.
just because of people's names, and I think that's
It's
true to an
Yeah.
extent. But like, if you have a comedy and you got Will Ferrell in it, you're gonna put butts in seats because he's still a
Yeah.
comedy household name. And I think Paul Rudd is right there. I don't know about Jack Black, but I think Paul Rudd is definitely the one who's like, if they're saying like, hey, it's a full comedy, I think he is definitely one that people will be like, hey, that guy's funny, he's enjoyable, and he sells tickets.
Well, to be fair, Jack Black did just get off an incrable Minecraft movie run. So he
I
might
mean,
have revised his name a little
people,
bit.
Chelsea despises Jack Black, like hates him, like thinks he's the worst. So it is funny. I like in my household, there's a little bit of stigmatism, just like
You say Jack Black and people start twitching.
like young duck for plates and stuff.
Yeah, literally, just gets stuff starts getting thrown.
Nacho, you can't make any Nacho Libre jokes or anything because it's it's dangerous. But anyway, Anaconda. I'm actually excited to watch this film. I won't be making it to the theaters. I'll be in West Virginia.
I figured.
Other stuff going on.
Hey, you just told me there's a movie theater we could probably see an IMAX 3D.
Well, I'm not leaving 2 weeks early. Skipping out on birthday theater day.
Hey, listen. I don't make the rules.
But I do blindly follow them.
That is also true. I stay in my lane.
I love it. Danielle, please let Jacob go.
Well, your real hope, Zane, if you want it to happen, start praying for like a snowstorm on that Saturday, right? Because I'm not going if that's the case.
No, I can't. I can't do that. No, that's too selfish. I'll let Peyton do that one.
He probably will.
I got more important stuff to pray for. But anyway, there is another movie coming out on December 25th, which I'm equally excited to watch, but for entirely different reasons. And that is Marty Supreme. Do you know anything about Marty Supreme?
No, I've not heard of this one.
All right. Marty Supreme is the documentary about Marty Mauser, a young man with a dream that no one respects. He goes to hell and back in pursuit of greatness. This is an A24 film starring Timothy Chalamet and Gwyneth Paltrow. About a table tennis player.
Oh, interesting.
And everyone says that this thing is going to be spectacular. And I mean, it's Timothy Chalamet. Like,
yeah,
Chalamet. Like he's gonna I think he's gonna kill it. So I think he's getting these specific roles to pursue greatness to really get some awards on his name. He last year at the award nominations, he said he wanted to be one of the greats. And I think you can tell with the movie catalog, the portfolio that he's putting together, he's in pursuit of that. And I think this is one that's going to really shine for his acting. And I'm excited to see it. I mean, when have you ever seen a ping pong movie? I think Balls of Fury was the last one I watched.
Forrest Gump has a little bit of a ping pong atmosphere to it. Yeah, you get some points to there.
It does. Wasn't that on your top 10?
Yep.
You have a ping pong movie on your top 10?
I do. Forrest Gump. I also have a chocolate salesman movie. If you think about it, Forrest Gump and capitalize. Investing movie. Because he invested in that fruit company.
That's right. Yeah, that fruit company.
Yeah,
fishing,
war,
restaurant,
fishing. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot that movie. Running. Yep. He plays football early on as a sports.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, college football movie.
Yep. Who would have thought you could just pick Forrest Gump and it just satisfies every genre?
That's why
it's got comedy, it's got romance, it's got it all. It's the best. Yeah. But I think that speaking of Timothy Chalamet, this is like a perfect movie for him to showcase like just raw acting skills. And anytime you hear the A24 thing, like it's always exciting because I feel like they just consistently are putting out really cool stories. And again, you don't really. When is the last time you did see a movie with this type of storyline to it? So I think it'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's funny. We just talked about actors not selling tickets, but this studio is selling tickets. It's funny. Like you slap A24 on it, it's selling tickets more so than the actors they're pulling for their films, which is pretty cool.
I agree. I also think it's interesting too. Like I agree with what you're saying. Like obviously the A24 thing does, but they do consistently get like the right actor for the movie. It feels like they have a really good, whoever their talent person is that's picking these things does a really, really good job of that.
Yeah, and I think it's just the directors they're picking that are like handpicking these cast, and they know that they have a cool studio backing it, that they're gonna have the funds. I don't know. It's pretty cool.
You know what might be fun for an upcoming episode of the podcast is to do like our top 5 A24 films.
Yeah,
I think that might be like a cool.
I just watched one the other day. I can't remember what it was right now off the top of my head. It was pretty good.
So must not. Oh, it was pretty good. I was about to say it must not have been that good.
It was pretty good. It was pretty unique. I cannot remember it. I watched Idiocracy, which is don't watch that. That's garbage. Not an A24.
That's what's occupying your mind. That's what's blocking the A24's like name right now.
My boss recommended me watching that.
Never taken that recommendation again. Oh man.
Oh yeah, a little bit of rough. Dude, we are so off base.
These are the fun ones. These are the type of conversations I enjoy. I like when you just let the conversation flow. It's so much more fun. But some good movies. We got one more. Okay.
And it is a movie. It's definitely a movie in length, but it's also a show, and that's on December 31st. Stranger Things, the finale, the 3-hour-long monstrosity that we'll be releasing in theaters. Jacob, do you think this is going to pull numbers?
It is interesting because it's releasing on Netflix the same day. If they were even putting like a week in between it, like you can go see it a week early in theaters, it would pull some crazy numbers, I think.
Okay.
But releasing the same day, especially on New Year's Day, people are usually already very busy with stuff. And I know the holidays are a lot of the times when people do get out to the movies because they're off work, they're on vacation, it's a good time to go. But I feel like New Year's Eve is usually one of those days you're like going to somebody's house. That's why I think the streaming numbers might be kind of crazy, because I feel like a lot of people might be watching it that night together. You're going to have a lot of people doing it that way. I don't see the movie pulling big numbers, making much money. I think it's more so, we talked about gimmicks earlier with 3D. I feel like this is kind of a gimmick just for them to make a little more money for those people that will want to go watch it like that. So I think it's cool. I respect them for doing it, but I'm also not one of those people that's going to go watch it in the theaters. I'm just going to rather watch it at home. So,
yeah. So I said 3-hour monstrosity. It is 2 hours. 2 hours and 5. I was checking that. I agree with you. I don't think it's going to pull the numbers that they may expect. And I also think it's a limited release. I don't think it is like playing everywhere like in some of these other big names are. So I think that's going to have an impact and affect it. But overall, I think it's going to pull good numbers. I think it's going to be worth the theatrical release.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, honestly, I think merchandise is really where Netflix makes its money on Stranger Things. I don't think they make money on subscriptions. I don't really know how they could, but especially with pirating being as bad as it is, I think it's pretty much merchandise and affiliates that they're really pumping those numbers with. But I think the ticket sales will be okay, but I'm not going to be in that seat. It's really hard to get to the theaters, and for something that is coming to your screen, like you said, on the same day, I can put the kids to bed, and I can just throw it on, and I don't have to go to work the next day. That's a pretty easy choice.
Yeah. Well, especially too, like we've watched the entire show from home, right? It's never had a theatrical release before. There's really no incentive to go watch it. Like, it's not like, oh, I've seen the past 3 seasons finales in the big screen. I want to go watch this very last one. I don't really have that pull for it, which is funny. Usually I'm all about like, yeah, I definitely want to go see it. It's fun, be a part of that experience. But I think for me, just the fact that I've watched everything at home, it is 2 hours long. I also don't, I'd rather be able to like get up and go use the bathroom, take a break, So yeah, I think it's exciting that it's getting one, but again, like we both said, it's just not worth it to me to go to the theaters for it. But I know a lot of people probably will. There's some Stranger Things super fans out there that'll probably watch it in theaters and then come home and rewatch it again. So
I can't wait for Peyton to see it in theaters.
We need to have him on for the Stranger Things finale review. We'll have him on for that for sure.
Yeah,
and I'll be. Mark my words, Peyton. I will be on this episode of the podcast.
Jacob, that's huge. it is funny because he missed too many questions to be on for his Christmas episode. So it's funny, he misses out on Christmas episode, but he gets to come back for the Stranger Things one, which he missed too many questions to do.
Hey, we're all about second chances here on the Weekly Fix, right? I mean, he's got to have a good comeback story.
Yeah,
so
perfect.
We'll ask him a bunch of questions. We both need to come up with like 10 questions because I doubt he'll watch this far into the podcast. We both need to come up with 10 questions, right? If we don't prepare him at all, but when the podcast starts, that's how we start that podcast, is with 10 questions from this season. Let's see how much he's been paying attention this season.
And if he misses one, he has to log off.
He has to leave. Dude, that would be hilarious. That would be so good. But no, that's what we need to do.
Boot him from the Discord.
So be thinking about that for this upcoming like release of Stranger Things. Try to think of like 10 questions from this season. And see if we can get them to, and we'll go over them so we don't have the same questions.
Yeah. What was the license plate number on the back of the truck that Hopper jumped in?
What is Murray's middle name? I don't even know his middle name.
All right. Peyton, please text us if you're listening. I doubt it, but
oh man,
that's incredible. But that's it.
That's the movies. I don't think we have too many shows. We
have what's today? The 8th. This Thursday we have 2 shows releasing. We have Percy Jackson, which a lot of people love that show on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people excited for that.
A lot of people really excited. The visuals actually look decent for what they're doing. It looks like, from the promos I've seen, little clips, it looks good. I haven't watched the first season, but I know a lot of people are excited about that. And then we get an animated Tomb Raider series dropping on Netflix, which some people are hype about. I'm not a big Tomb Raider fan. It seems to...
Yeah, I never played the games or anything.
Seems to be like a bad Indiana Jones.
Well, it's definitely got like a cult following. Like, I know there's probably a ton of people that are really excited for it, but I think that was just before my time, really, with the video game stuff. And I feel like they've tried to revamp it a few times. Like, they've had some newer games come out, but it's always come out at like a bad time. Like, are you gonna play this new Tomb Raider game, or like it was coming out when Uncharted was coming out? Like, you're gonna play Uncharted. So
yeah. And it's like, I remember playing the games and being stuck in like the graphics were so terrible.
Yeah, everything's a triangle.
Yeah. And like, I remember getting like eaten by tigers like continually. I think it was like a demo. I think it was a demo disc. And I think you could play
it came with like another game.
Yeah, it came with another game. And like, I remember playing it and being like, man, this is awful. I was little. Like, I didn't understand how to play games. And then I watched the Angelina Jolie ones, but they just like, they didn't catch me like everything else did. So
they're kind of, I'm more of a fan of like the Resident Evil video games. I've actually played a few of those and I do enjoy those, but I feel like the movies for like Tomb Raider and stuff are the same as like the Resident Evil movies. I feel like they've never been done like right. It always feels like they're trying to make it like more of a video game than a movie. And I feel like it's kind of frustrating because I feel like Resident Evil is cool. Like, it's got a really cool story, very cool characters. There's a world out there where someone can make a really cool Resident Evil movie. Maybe that's something we'll get in the future. Maybe it'll be a TV show. We've seen how much success. We're about to talk about Fallout here in a second. So people are figuring out how to make video games into, TVs and movies again. So there's a chance again. Maybe this animated show will be better than we're giving it credit for. I just don't have a connection to really want to watch it.
Yeah. And I'm the same way. Unless I hear like raving reviews of how good this is, probably gonna steer clear of this one. But then the last thing that is coming out this month that we will talk about, there's other stuff I'm sure, but that's Fallout Season 2 that drops out on the 16th on Prime Video. Fallout Season 2, it is a 1-episode release, so it's not like we're getting the entire season. So just to kind of prep you guys for that. That will be releasing into the new year. I think all the way through January, we will be getting episodes. So definitely going to be fun to kind of get to enjoy that over the spaced out timeline. I know I enjoy that. Jacob, you enjoy that as well with the heavy load. I got a bunch of stuff going on currently, so it's nice to not have to plow through 8 hours of TV
Yeah.
in a week. It's just that's not my life anymore. So
No, I'm super thankful this is like a weekly release. Like, I wish Stranger Things was a weekly release, and I'm sure a lot of people are like, no way, I want it all right now. I just think it's so much more fun when you have weekly releases. Like, for us, we get to like theorize about it more. You get to talk more about it. Like, it's just fun to have something to watch every week. And I look
Yeah.
forward to those nights, right? Like, it's exciting. Like, oh, there's a new Fallout episode tonight. Like, that's going to be a lot of fun to watch. So I'm super thankful that this one is an episodic release because, like you said, especially during the holiday season, it's already hard enough to sit down and watch a show. And if you had to sit down and do like the entire thing, it would be almost impossible. So I think the episodic release will be fun. And I'm pumped for this show. I loved the first season. The trailers for this season have looked great. I've become like a huge Walton Goggins fan. I'd never really watched him in a ton of stuff, but his character in Fallout the Ghoul is so good. Obviously he voices Cecil in Invincible, so I've had that connection with him a little bit more. So he's kind of getting to that echelon of like anything he's in, I'm kind of interested in because I just like his acting style. He's a really cool actor.
Well, I know my buddy Guy, he actually went back and watched the entire show of Justified, I think it is, which is what Walter Goggins has like a massive role in that show. And he said like just spectacular what he did in that. So that was really cool.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for this one.
I do have to comment on the Stranger Things. I actually love the release schedule that they did.
Okay.
Like this in particular, breaking it up into 3 and putting it on holidays where it's like, hey, you don't have to watch them all. You can watch them over the course of the holiday, have something to watch each night. I have loved that. Now, I know Jared didn't like it because he wasn't caught up and he actually left the room and watched football somewhere else. But I was excited to get to watch Stranger Things.
Yeah, see, I think it's great. I just like episodic releases. It's just so much more fun to me. Like I look forward to it. And as big of a Stranger Things fan I am, I appreciate them breaking it up like this more so than dropping it all at once. Like that is better. But I would still prefer the episodic.
Well, I mean, with the Penguin, dude, I remember, Sunday nights with the Penguin drop.
Yeah,
dude,
we talked about it.
Dude, Chelsea still misses it. She's like, man.
I mean, how often during the podcast when we were having those episodic Penguin releases, we brought up like it had that Walking Dead feeling again. Like, all right, Sunday night, like let's get home, let's watch the Penguin, let's watch the Walking Dead. Like those are like the fun moments to be a part of in like television releases, and we just don't really get that much anymore. Like, there's not episodic releases for a lot of things, so. I'm very appreciative that Fallout's still doing it. I hope we get some more throughout the rest of the year. I know like Invincible does weekly things, which is great. Talking into the new year, you mentioned Fallout kind of goes into January. We're going to have a stacked start to the new year with Invincible in March, Daredevil in March also. Like there's going to be a lot of stuff in those first few months, which is going to be crazy to look.
Well, even before that, we got Wonder Man. We got the Punisher special, which is coming out in February. Then we got the Daredevil season 2, we got Invincible. Yeah, it's gonna be, and this week.
Yeah, I think all of those are weekly releases for the most part. These shows.
And on Thursday, we're supposed to get the trailer for the teaser trailer for Supergirl and Spider-Man.
Oh, I didn't know Spider-Man was Thursday too.
It's
well, is it Spider? Okay, because I've heard Avengers Doomsday is supposed to be getting a teaser also.
I think it's Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man.
Is it Spider-Man?
Spider-Man comes out way soon.
It does come out first.
I think it's.
But I've been hearing a teaser. I have been seeing a lot of. Well, I've been seeing a lot of rumors that Doomsday is going to get leaked. Like, apparently the teaser is already out. Like, there's people that have seen the teaser trailer for Doomsday.
How?
I've seen a lot of people on social media. I've seen it, like influencers, people that get to watch that stuff.
That's interesting.
So. I've seen a lot of those people, so that's why a lot of people think it's going to get leaked soon. Because I think isn't it supposed to release with Avatar? There's supposed to be a Doomsday teaser before the Avatar movie. I think was like the initial.
I heard some stuff about that, but then I heard some people correct it and say they switched it to Spider-Man. So I'm not sure.
Okay, so maybe it's probably one of those two.
But if they're leaking stuff,
either way,
they gotta release it because
that's what I'm thinking.
Stuff leak and have low quality stuff floating around. You'd rather just release the real thing and then
Yep.
get paid for the advertisement of people watching your YouTube videos. Like,
Yep, for sure. So
that's-
I know we're supposed to get one of them. Like, I
Okay.
kind of hope it's Spider-Man, like, because I'm a big Spider-Man fan. It does come
Yeah.
out first. We have time for the Doomsday stuff. Let's enjoy Spider-Man for a little while.
yeah, I'm excited to hear your thoughts on them releasing Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
Like, do you think they're gonna change stuff?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. I don't think so.
A lot of people think the ending is changing.
To what?
And
I'm curious
to
about that. Do you
Doom.
know, like,
They think that Doom is going to come in at the end.
interesting. But I just feel like, I don't know. Like, it could be really cool, but also, like, if you do that, does it mess up everything that's come out since then? Like,
Time travel.
does he come in in a way though that's like, why has this not been? You know what I mean? That's
so
like thin ice to tread there.
A lot of people are theorizing that he comes in on Steve and Peggy.
Okay, so that's fair.
In the credits.
Time out. Nope, I'm not okay with it already because Steve comes back to them at the end.
Maybe
He's
he
old
doesn't.
Steve. Maybe he just
doesn't.
forgets.
Maybe
He's
he dies.
just old. He forgot. Like, he's like, I don't remember what happened. But no, that's interesting. I hadn't heard that theory. I hadn't even thought of that because I did see it was coming back to theaters. I thought it was just, let's get some more money out of this movie. But if that's the reasoning behind it, I don't know. Do you think they would change like the Disney Plus version of Avengers Endgame to show that too at that point?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that would be the way that they get the money.
Just people go to watch that end scene.
Right.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't like that. I hope that doesn't happen. That's just annoying. Like,
I don't know. I feel like it's a weird thing to release this far in advance, like to say that we're going to do it next September. We're advertising the re-release of a movie that's already came out this far in advance, and I feel like there's
also,
gotta be
like,
something else to that.
I feel like DC did it really well recently. I never watched Peacemaker, but I don't know if you saw how they redid the ending of Peacemaker season 1.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like you should go about it. Like, if they want to change like the ending of Endgame, let Avengers Doomsday start with that. Like, let's see that scene of Doom. Let's do the Captain America and Peggy thing. Let's do the Steve and Peggy thing. Let Avengers Doomsday start with him doing that to them there. Let us get it that way rather than re-releasing a movie and adding something to the end of it. I think that's the smarter way to go about it. But you don't make as much money as you do if you do it that way. So,
right, I just think they're worried about the setup, which is a legitimate worry. They haven't set up Doom at all.
dude, we've seen him one time for 5 seconds
holding a
That's kinda
child,
crazy.
toddler,
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
with his mask off.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still excited about it. I am still very excited about it.
Yeah, I know.
But what would you rather get a teaser of? Would you rather see a Spider-Man teaser or do you want the Doomsday teaser?
Spider-Man.
That's how I am too.
I just like I need the cohesiveness of the universe back. I don't
Yeah,
want
that's what we're missing.
I don't want to look forward to December when we have 7 projects in between then and now. Like we haven't got
Man, we do have a lot.
we haven't got anything for any of those projects. We got like a Wonder Man teaser and that's it. But
And it's so interesting because we've talked about this a lot, really, when Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts were coming out, and Captain America, I guess, too, because we knew Doom was a thing by that point. Like, we knew, and we've been saying, like, ever since then, like, when are we going to start getting, like, a reason for Doom being here? Like, we've not had anything still. Like,
Right.
every movie has just kind of come out, told its story, and not really, like, they've been good stories. I enjoyed Captain America. Like, I thought it was a good movie. We loved Thunderbolts. Like, we've had some good stuff. I just don't feel like it's just been kind of weird. Fantastic Four was great, but it didn't push the needle forward at all because it's in a different universe. So, like, I don't know. Yeah, that's why I think I'm more excited for Spider-Man is because we kind of know what, like, the story is. We know what we're getting. I'm excited to see some of the things with that. Like, Sadie Sink, who's in Stranger Things, is supposed to be playing a Spider-Man character. We still don't know who it is. So I'm really excited to see.
Kind of wild. Do you think they'll release that in a trailer? Or do you think they'll wait till the movie? because
I
they
feel like
kept it under wraps so far, and filming is wrapped.
And also, I would say they would keep it a secret if we didn't know she was in the movie. But since we everyone knows she's basically said she's in Spider-Man, like it's been leaked. I feel like it might be cool to kind of just show her for a second. They probably will save it. I don't think they'll do it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do because it's not like a secret anymore. We just kind of know it. It's different. It's kind of similar to like the Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield thing, right? Everyone knew they were going to be in the movie, but they still didn't show it. I kind of feel like the same thing with the Sadie Sink thing. And she's nowhere near as big of a deal as having Andrew and Tobey back. So that's kind of why I think they could do it, because she isn't as big of a deal. But since they didn't show that and it's kind of a similar situation, I don't think they will.
And we haven't seen Spider-Man since then.
Well, I told you...
That's kind of wild.
Well, remember I told you, like, we were getting so many crazy leaks for, like, a while. They were just filming in, like, broad daylight. Like, you could come and watch filming. And then so cool. Nothing. And then nothing. So, there's a lot of cool stuff going on. Marvel's going to start cooking again. I have faith.
You know, flipping the... They got it.
Flipping the little Spider-Man pancakes. You know, they got that little... There's little waffle makers that have, like, the imprint of the characters on them.
Yeah. Yeah, they're catching the eggshells in their hat. You know, like
literally. We're like, where'd it go? That's crazy. Now, speaking of, I know we're kind of going off on our rundown tangent again. We're talking about the fun stuff now. Are you excited for the Supergirl teaser?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
so excited. Yeah.
I think the exciting thing for me was Supergirl. Literally, we read and reviewed what the movie's based on, and from all accounts, it stays pretty true to the comic story, which is really, really cool. It's a fantastic story, but they do have the tall task of connecting it to the DC universe. So I'm interested to see how they do it.
Is it a tall task? There isn't one.
Yeah, it's true. They kind of just get to let it flow in however you want to.
They just make up like it's not a building universe. It's a built universe. So like, but we don't know what's built. So they can just say whatever they want to say. Like, yeah. I'm excited, like, for people to get to see like a green Krypton, like a green sun, you know, like that, dude. That
arc in the comic is so good, dude. Oh, you're getting me excited. Like Lobo, like
what? Yeah, where's he popping in?
Yeah, like it's gonna be cool. The DC universe is so exciting. I've talked about it so many times. There's just like there is so much potential here. Like I heard James Gunn recently. They asked him about like his Batman thing. And he was like, you know, for me, the more important thing is not, because everyone's always asking, like, who's going to play Batman? Who's going to play Batman? And he was like, you know, it doesn't really matter who's going to play Batman. He said, for me, the important part is that the story is good and that it fits into the universe. He's thinking correctly. Like, who does care who plays Batman? Like, ultimately, if it's good, no one's going to care. So, yeah, Supergirl teaser. Hopefully a Marvel tease. If they both drop the same day, that's gonna be crazy.
They should.
That'll be when you know the war between DC and Marvel is like officially back. It's kind of back a little bit right now.
I sent you that top 10 IMDb's popularity of 2026, and Superman's number 1, and Fantastic Four wasn't on the list.
Yeah,
Thunderbolts was number 7, which I agree with. I agree that Thunderbolts should be above Fantastic Four because it's just a better movie.
Yeah,
but I mean, Superman number 1, that seems wild.
Dude, it was just a pop culture like phenomenon,
but it didn't make that much money.
Yeah, the money thing always confused me. Like with as big as it was getting, like
there was just too much. There was too much out at that time.
Yeah, it was a busy time.
It was a big summer. It was a big summer of movies with nothing making it massive.
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of all chipped away at each other's like opportunity to be big.
Yeah, too much stuff going on.
Yeah, I do hope they released on the same day because like that'll let you know like, all right, these two juggernauts of the comic book industry are ready to throw some haymakers at each other. I love them
all, so you know, let me have them.
Oh yeah, that's what when you like them both, it's even better because like we're just getting like we're feasting on it. Yeah, but it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, you know, I got DC, I got Marvel comic books up there. Got my Savage Avengers here, you know.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good stuff. So you need to get back on that absolute Batman train. Is what you need to do. That's what you need to do.
It's just so much stuff.
They do have 2 of the
Dude,
trade paperbacks out now, so you could catch up that way.
He's got a big reading list. That's my problem.
I've been reading a lot more recently, actually. That's kind of a reason why I haven't been watching as many shows, because I've been doing so much reading with different stuff. I always have my comic books. I've been reading like just some regular books, and then all the other stuff along with that. Like it's just kind of fun just sometimes to take a break from the screen. I think that's kind of been like my big reason. Like, put the phone down, turn off the TV, like just kind of get away from it a little bit. I think that's why I've been enjoying it so much.
Yeah, that's really good. No, it's super good. Yeah, my study and stuff has really just exploded with some added roles I've had at the church. So it's been really good to
that's awesome.
Disconnect.
Yeah, you kind of forget how like easy it is to do. Like, I feel like I used to always be like, oh, I need to be on my phone, I need to be looking at stuff. Like, that's how I can keep up with everything. But like, you realize like it's always going to be there. Like, you can catch up later, right? Yeah. Like, it's kind of fun just to put the phone down and just do something else.
Yeah, just delete that app. Like, honestly, it's so easy to do. Like, just delete that app for a day.
Yep, take a break.
Yeah, I don't need that.
But then again, here we are hoping people are watching us on their screens. We might be the biggest hypocrites of them all.
Yeah, take a break from us, guys. Go read your Bible.
Yeah, honestly, probably should.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you're watching us instead of reading your Bible, please turn us off right now. Delete YouTube and go read your Bible.
Yeah, we're not offering anything.
No, this is nothing.
Near what you could be getting there.
Yeah, so when life hits the fan, you need the word. You don't need.
Yeah, you don't need the weekly fix.
Yeah. No, this is extra.
Although this is a good way to if you need like a break for everything else, give us a watch. Those other people that you watch, take them away. You can keep us up, and then go back.
We're clean. We don't cuss. We talk about stuff.
Yeah, so you're at least getting a little bit better than you would elsewhere. So
yeah, that's right. We'll tell you good advice.
Well, hopefully.
I don't know. Sandlot making top 10. Maybe not good.
I love that movie, dude. I stand by that.
Fast and Furious making top 10.
Hey, I stand by that movie too. I love that movie. Man, those are some good movies. We had good top 10 lists. We had good top 10. Yeah, we covered 10. A large genre of movies there.
We covered a lot.
We covered a lot.
So funny that one didn't perform near like I thought it would.
I've thought about that, like, because usually our rankings do pretty well. I think it was because we usually do like top 5. Top 10's a lot. Like, it's a daunting. I think that might be. Maybe we just need to go back to top 5s.
Yeah.
We'll do our top. Our A24 video will be top 5, not top 10.
Top 3. Make it even shorter. Top 3.
Yeah. Let's just do our number 1. We both picked
this
one
is
movie.
My favorite.
Yeah. Oh man, okay. This podcast.
I gotta get off.
It started off rough. It just continued rough. It's been fun though.
I've needed it. So.
Well,
all right. Well, guys, thanks so much for tuning into this monstrosity of a podcast. But we've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have as well. So,
if you got anything from this episode, go watch SpongeBob. That's all I gotta say.
Yep. And read your Bible.
And read your Bible. And on that account.
Weekly Fix out.